EdgeFM National News.
Got a news tip? Let us know at edge1021.com.au.
Part of the Ace Radio Network. 102.1 EdgeFM.
12 degrees in Melbourne, showers increasing, a top today 16, 9 o'clock. Good morning, I'm David Armstrong. The nursing union insists there is no risk to the health of Victorians as it shuts 1 in 4 beds at the state's hospitals today. The Stage 2 industrial action has also seen 1 in 4 surgeries cancelled and a range of cancellations of outpatient referrals. Negotiations with the Allen government set to continue today. Police are searching for a man who abducted a woman and her infant child from a suburban shopping centre in Melbourne's southeast. The mother and the baby were held hostage at knife point in her car after parking at the Stud Park shopping centre in Rowville on Friday night. The armed man climbed into the back seat and sat next to the baby, then demanding the mother drive to a number of electrical stores, forcing her to go inside and buy Apple MacBooks. 2 hours later, the man got into the driver's seat. He drove the car to Robert Booth Reserve in Dandenong. He ran away carrying the computers, leaving the mother and child unharmed in the vehicle. The owner of ATC Traffic has hit out at stop-go sign operators who are earning $206,000 a year. The astronomical wages for entry-level labourers are only available to CFMEU members. Victoria's traffic management costs have soared by more than $380 million. ATC's Brendan Woods telling 3AW his company doesn't get a look in for major projects because it is not unionised.
It is a bit of a frustration, and obviously for us, we've lost a lot of work on. We can't work on any major projects, basically, because we're obviously not a unionised company. 2
tobacco stores have been set alight at Glenroy. A shop on Morgan Court was torched at 4:15 this morning. 5 minutes later, a shop on nearby Belair Avenue was set on fire. Nobody's been injured. The opposition's placing itself on a war footing for an early election, promising to slash migration if it wins government. Here's Zach De Silva.
Opposition leader Peter Dutton has delivered his 3rd budget reply speech, vowing to cut the nation's intake of permanent migrants by 25%. He's also promised a 2-year ban on foreign property investment, arguing the measures will free up more homes for Australians. Mr Dutton says the federal government's current housing plan isn't working.
Australians need homes now.
Senior Minister Jason Clare is slamming the opposition's proposal, saying it hasn't been thought through and offers little to most Australians.
This policy isn't worth the paper that it's written on.
Mr Dutton's also vowing to standardise knife crime laws across the nation, but Labor says much of that work is already underway. In Canberra, Zach De Silva, 9 News.
Opposition leader John Pesutto has privately settled 2 of 3 defamation cases. He's come to an agreement with British activist Kelly J. Keane and a Melbourne woman, Angela Jones. It's understood the settlement will include an apology over claims he accused the women of endorsing the views of far-right activists. Apple users across the world are reporting problems with their iMessage. Some Australians say all messages are being sent as text messages regardless of provider. Apple says its services have been restored.
Make Australia's best-selling compact SUV yours today. Get that new car feeling for less in a brand new MG ZS from just $22,990 drive away. Hurry into your local MG today.
Sport. For reliable boat accessories, torcoproducts.com.au.
Carlton coach Michael Voss says the club's continuing to review their ongoing issues with soft tissue injuries. Carlton forward Jack Martin, the latest to suffer an injury, picking up a calf strain at Icon Park this week. But Voss says they're currently focusing on tonight's clash with the Swans in Sydney.
We'd like to think that we can adapt, if it's a little bit hostile at any stage. We're playing against a really good opposition that deserves an enormous amount of respect. But at the same time, we come in really confident with what we've been able to put on the table over the course of the last month.
The 2 A-League soccer semi-finals are both sold out. Wellington Phoenix host Melbourne Victory tomorrow afternoon at Sky Stadium, while Central Coast taking on Sydney FC tomorrow night. In golf, Australian Cameron Smith has carded a 3 under par 68 in his first round at the PGA Championship. He is 6 shots behind the leaders, Anders Schauffele. And Netball Australia's announced a 2nd consecutive surplus. Their revenues are up 15%. 9:05, and that's the latest news in sport.
Welcome to your life.
Mugu keeps your skin in great shape. Now at Mulwala Pharmacy with easy parking.
102.1 Edge FM.
Tom Hueres with your local news update. Cruz Street was closed to traffic for a short period yesterday morning as police executed a search warrant. Detective Acting Senior Sergeant Chris Hill said the investigation into a criminal incident is ongoing. The latest federal budget funding for roads is considered to be not enough to repair the years of damage in the northeast. Many local politicians have hit out at the road repairs funding, including over the border, with the Mayor for Greater Hume, Tony Quinn, stating it's impossible for rural councils to collect adequate funding through rates and fees due to small populations. And in round 8 of O&K footy tomorrow, Gurumbatta up against Benalla, Bonnie Doon take on King Valley United, top of the table Bright are up against the Hawks, Warrowley Lions take on the Demons, and Tarawinji host Moyu.
Your local radio station now designs and develops websites. From simple sites to full online stores. Head to ace.digital for more details.
Two all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
The Big Mac is the original mouthful and now comes in 3 sizes with the Mac Junior and Grand Big Mac for a limited time. Available after 10:30 a.m.
Toyota certified pre-owned cars. Buy with peace of mind at Cobram and Yarrawonga Toyota. LMCT 12118.
Will you take the instant $1,000 or hold out for more?
Oh, I can't believe it.
Find an entry location near you. 40kcountdown.com.au.
Harvey Norman Electrical Wangaratta is the home of Dyson Hair Care. Air wraps, cordless straighteners, hair dryers. Upgrade to Dyson Hair Care technology with Harvey Norman Wangaratta.
102.1 Edge FM.
Experience movement that inspires with Ovens Kia's end of financial year sale. LMCT 7036.
Local weather. After some patchy morning fog across some parts of the northeast and the border, we're heading for a mostly sunny Friday. Some strong westerly winds around, easing into the evening. Tomorrow, sunny southwesterly winds again, a top of 16 degrees. On Sunday, it'll be partly cloudy, southwesterly winds also 16. And on Monday, partly cloudy, back up to 18. Today, Wangaratta, Albury, Wodonga, Myrtleford, Yarrawonga, 20 degrees. Beechworth and Benalla, 19. Currently, it's 4 degrees.